All right, welcome everybody to day 6. Holy moly, let me just kind of this is smidgen. Congratulations for thinking about quitting smoking, being on day 6 of quitting smoking, being on day whatever of quitting smoking. Just the idea that you are taking control of this smoking trap and saying you're done with it. Like, that's freaking awesome. So I'm P and I'm here for 22 videos. I want to help you not only quit smoking, but quit smoking easy, fast, forever. Like, let's make it fun and enough of people suffering. For me, after 18 years of being a hardcore smoker, completely identifying as a smoker, I was able to quit in one day. Now, I did that using The Easy Way by Alan Carr, a book. I will put a picture of that here. And I am not affiliated with the book in any way. It does no, monetary good for me, for you to buy the book. But I loved it, and it has inspired me to just reach out and help people a little bit further, kind of coaching you through, and definitely recommend get the book if you want it to be easy. Check it out. Okay, so I'm using the major arcana of the tarot to walk you through. I'm trying to keep these videos really short so that it's easy to watch and with some actionable steps that you can really just be inspired and supported on this journey. So with the major arcana, we are on the 5th card, which is the lighting there, the Hierophant. Okay, my lighting is not great. Unfortunately, I'm doing this in the evening. Usually I do it in the morning. But if you can see that card, I have a lot of shininess on my cards. I love shiny things. This is your spiritual leader. So in the context of inspiration for your quit smoking and manifesting whatever it is you really want in your life, this is your connection to universal energy, the source of all and everything. And in the last card, you were connecting with your inner power, your confidence, your physical 3D go get 'em leader, and this is your spiritual leader. Along the way so far, you've been asked to be open to the idea that you are caught in a trap, and we can easily flip your mindset, or we can flip your mindset and get you to quit easily. Once we do that, we have gotten you to think about what you want to manifest, where this is going for you, and why you would want to do it, and get in touch with your higher self and connecting to what you really want. Now you're going to dream really big. You're going to challenge fears that are going to come up, because your spiritual leader and the connection to universal source is all about like manifesting infinite abundance for you and giving you the best life possible. We tend to get caught up in limiting beliefs that we latch onto us and weigh us down as we grow up. We got a lot of them as kids, and we've adapted our life around them since. So I'm all about looking at them, zapping them, and removing them from your life so you can do everything you want easily. So in this video, the journaling and the meditation you're going to do is all about finding some of those beliefs. They do tend to hide. We're going to graze the surface at least right now. And you're going to do that by writing in your journal and asking questions. Questions are how you dig deep inside. So you might have some ideas of limiting beliefs that you have, or you could be totally clueless. Either way, no problem. It's all about asking questions. So in your journal, you are going to ask things like, what am I afraid of? What is the worst that can happen if I'm successful? What is the worst that can happen if I'm not successful? And that can be, you can get specific on what successful is to you. The more specific you get and the more you dig, the better this is going to work for you, and the more you're going to get into it. And you can even spend a couple of days with digging questions and really just be open to letting the answers come. And that's where meditation comes in. So what you do with meditation is you allow, and through breathing and doing deep breathing, which I'll get into a little bit more in a second, but with the breathing, you allow a relaxation, and you kind of go into, when you lower your blood pressure and let everything relax, you go into that more theta brainwave state, and that is where you are susceptible to ideas, and you're getting into your subconscious, and your mind is able to relax and de-stress and allow positive new ideas to come in and allow your connection to universal energy. So it's a de-stressor, it's a mind activator, and it's very helpful to get into some great breathing. What you can do too is explore these questions in your journal before you meditate or deep breathing exercises, and then again go back and answer them after and look at them again and see. In the meditation you may have things come to your mind's eye, to your imagination, and that could be the things that you need to release. It could be getting you to look at different things you're remembering from your life that are lessons here and now, that are showing you fears that you have and limiting beliefs that you have. So let's talk about the breathing. What you're going to do is you're going to sit comfortable. You don't have to sit in any kind of fancy meditative position or anything like that. Sit comfortable, back supported. You can be laying or sitting. For me, laying down is a bit of a danger of falling asleep. I get really nicely relaxed. My breathing gets really rhythmic, and I can fall asleep easily. So I do like to remain sitting. And your hands are just at your sides. Like I said, you're relaxed with your back, so you don't have to worry about holding yourself up too much. And you close your eyes, or you can focus them again if that's a risk for you falling asleep. You can focus them at a point on a wall or at a candle or whatever, so that you can zone out, and vision isn't a distraction, is the idea. So whatever works for you. And then you're going to breathe in, and you want to do that for about 4, and then out for about 4. And that is a nice way, and you can hold for just like a second once you have the in-breath in. And what I want you to be conscious of while you're doing that is I want you to practice getting in the habit of your belly filling up on the in-breath and sinking in on the out-breath. A lot of us get used to, through stress and life, breathing the other way. And this, actually, the big breath going down into your belly, and you just expand your belly out and really fill it up. You can put your hands on your belly at first to get into the practice of it, and then and it all deflates. Okay, that's the way I want you to get into that. And we're going to build on this after, but that's the breathing for this. And as you're doing that and concentrating on your breath, and you're doing that for a few minutes, you can let go of fears if you feel you know what they are, and this is a time to release limiting beliefs. Maybe this is something you're a bit familiar with. That is the time. You can ask to release them. How do I release them? Ask universal source energy. Ask the creator of all that is, or whatever you would like to call it. How do I let go of these limiting beliefs? How do I become more free? How do I let go of my fears? Anything specific that you have identified. That's the time to do it. So you're writing down in your journal, you're asking questions about, so first, I should kind of correct that a little bit. First, you're going to dream big, and you're going to think about things that you might want to do, and that is how the fears come up. So say, I'm going to give you an example. I really want to live in an RV, and I want to travel as part of my profession with animal communication and healing and coaching, much like I'm doing now. I want to travel and be able to do that in my RV. And a lot of people consider that kind of crazy, including people in my family. And a lot of what I do pretty crazy, including in my family. So initially that brought up a lot of fear. It brought up, I'm not good enough to do the things that I really want to do because I have some really big ideas. So I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. Things that I want have to be hard, so I work them up into more of a challenge. So those are a few right there. That's what comes up for me when I start to dream big about my RV, right? You see what happens? And those things will ultimately sidetrack you, hold you back, and block you from manifesting, because as soon as you say you want this thing, right away, the universe knows that you don't believe you can have it, you can't have it, it's scary, you don't actually want it, because then it means you have to face these fears. I have to be able to, if I want to do those things in my career, I have to accept that not everyone's going to think that it's cool. Some people are going to think it's terrible, and I have to be okay with that. So you know where I'm going with this? Put stuff in the comments so I can really help you specifically, and we can find out what kind of questions you need to ask, because getting creative with your questions is really half the battle. I really want to wrap this up because I'm getting a bit long. Please hit the notifications if you want the daily videos, because that is the only way you're going to get them. And subscribe to the channel so I can reach more people. Share with your friends. Maybe you know a smoker or somebody looking to get freaking unstuck and manifest some great stuff in their life. So remember, we're at the stage of the Hierophant. Explore your connection to universal energy and what that's going to mean to you, and taking that power to manifest what you want in your life. Dream big, eliminate limiting beliefs by first uncovering them, and then we'll really get into getting rid of them. Ciao!